Hey, I feel like like I've just broken up a wonderful party. So. And welcome. I am the publisher of Wherever There's a Fight, and honored to be so. Over the years, when I hovered over Stan and Elaine as they were working on this book, I had a vision. And the vision is, and I wasn't sure about this vision, but the vision is that someday the book would be completed. And when it was completed, we would actually have a book in hand. And this book would soar. I mean, this book would be so passionate and so intelligent and so capacious and so comprehensive and so meaningful and so important to the history of California that even it would surpass my own high expectations of it. And I imagined that when I would have this book in hand, there would be a reception. And at this reception would be some smiling faces. And I could say that how pleased I am to honor Stan and Elaine for the heroic work that they've done, and to welcome everybody to this event. So thank you for coming. I'll say something very briefly about the, I was present at the birth of this book. Stan Yogi is an old friend that we worked on a book together about 12 years ago, a literary anthology of the Central Valley. He's been on my board of directors. He's been a wonderful, cherished friend over the years. And about 6 years ago, we were having either lunch or dinner. Dinner? Was it a Tibetan restaurant? Indian. An Indian restaurant. I remember the conversation. I don't remember the circumstance. And there was a lull in the conversation. And when you're a publisher, you know exactly what to do with a lull in the conversation. You say, Stan, I've got an idea for a book. Wouldn't it be great to do a book on civil liberties in California? And much to my both horror and delight, Stan seemed interested. And my next sentence was something on the order of, do you realize what you may be saying yes to? This is going to wreck your life. And then Stan went off and thought about it, and called back and said he would like to do the book, and he wanted to do it with a co-author. And he wanted to introduce me to Elaine Elinson. And I went off and I met Stan and Elaine. And it was very clear that I was in the presence of two of the loveliest people in the world. They were kind, they were generous, they were intelligent, they were committed to good causes, they were playful, and playful in the best sense of the word. They were fun to be with, they were emotionally warm. And I walked away from that meeting thinking, my goodness, I've met two of the loveliest people in the world and they're going to kill each other. And then I'll have two wrecked lives in my conscience. Not one, but two. Well, Stan and Elaine came by the office the other day to sign some books. And what they said was that working together over these years has brought them closer together rather than further apart. And it's a tribute to their fineness, their tolerance, their intelligence, and it's a tolerance to the great work that they've done. I mean, what they have done is such a gift to us all, and it's an absolutely heroic accomplishment. I don't know any book quite like it, and any book that can have such meaning and such passion and be used so well for fights for the good. I want to thank David Crossan and the California Historical Society for hosting this. And I want to thank the California Historical Society and the Equal Justice Society and the ACLU for co-sponsoring this event. And to introduce Stan and Elaine, I'm going to turn this over to Dorothy Ehrlich of ACLU.